There are so many ways to get to know Israel, from the delicious food scene to the amazing nightlife, but today I'm going to get a totally different perspective of the Holy Land, and when I say different, I mean the sky. If you're a thrill seeker, you may want to head to the Holy Land. Israel has a higher than average percentage of people involved in extreme sports, which is probably why the country happens to be home to some of the most thrilling activities on Earth. So today we're going skydiving.
Butterflies?
No
Butterflies. No. We'll meet them later on.
We'll meet the butterflies up in the sky where they're supposed to be. הצנחניה is one of Israel's leading skydiving companies, offering some of the best views of northern Israel the business has to offer. But the view is only part of the experience. Apart from the adrenaline rush of a lifetime, הצנחניה promises you'll be strapped to an experienced Israeli diver that's just as excited as you are to take the dive. Sitar Gur was my partner for the day, and let's just say she's basically my new best friend.
Hello!
We're so excited to be doing this right now. This is my first time, but how many times have you done this again?
About 2,800.
That's it, 2,800. I think I can trust her. We are going to be jumping out of a plane from 13,000 feet in the air, which is a big deal for me, but not so much of one for Sitar, who basically jumps more than she walks.
In Israel, you need between 1,000 to 1,500 jumps to be a tandem instructor. A tandem instructor does about 6 tandem jumps per day.
It turns out in Israel, skydiving isn't just a sport. The tiny Jewish country has its own skydiving fraternity, and most of its members are graduates from paratrooper units or the Israeli Defense Forces jump school. But you don't have to be in the army to experience the thrill. Israeli Chaim Tetro is using the sport to celebrate love.
Why today? Yesterday it was Tu B'Av. It's mean Chag Ahava. It's a love day, Valentine's Day in Israel. So I make for my wife a surprise and we go to skydiving.
In average, 3 couples get engaged every weekend. It's a good place to do that. It's a good place to seal the deal.
But today, I'm not looking for love in the sky. I'm just searching for an incomparable thrill. If you think falling from 13,000 feet up is too high, think again. A man named Captain Kittinger is famous for breaking the record for the highest skydive on Earth, and he dove from over 120,000 feet. So, what exactly happens as you're falling through the sky? It's estimated that during the free fall, the wind that travels past your ear is moving at 100 miles per hour. In other words, you're deaf to most of the sounds you may want to hear as you're falling, which may be a good thing if your fellow skydivers are having a panic attack. But don't worry, there's no need to be concerned for your life when you're jumping. It's estimated that over 2 million skydives take place every year, and just so you get a sense of how unlikely you are to fall to your death, on average there are only about 35 fatalities. That's a death rate of 1%, much safer than driving a regular car on a typical day. And best of all, there are tons of health benefits associated with skydiving.
I heard that the first time you get 1,000 calories off, just because of the stress and the adrenaline, but just the first time. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it so many times, yeah. Some other thing is that they get out of the first time is a very good night's sleep after that.
While most jumpers just squeal excitedly, veteran skydivers actually use the occasion for some pretty unusual activities. One man from Sweden holds a record for craziest individual on Earth for getting a tattoo made while falling from a 4,000-meter altitude. I didn't have the chance to do that mid-air, but I would still say my experience was a special one.
How was it?
Amazing. I want to do it again right now. It was 100% worth it, and if I could do it 5 more times today, I would, and if I could become an instructor, I also would. This is my inspiration.
But you would do it with me 5 more times,
Yes.
right? Yay! Girl power, Susanna! Thank you!